Hi everyone, myself Anil Nahathe. I am working in Rachna Sansad College of Applied Art and Craft, which is a 4-year degree course, BFA, Bachelor of Fine Arts and Craft in Mumbai. Today I am going to introduce about calligraphy, what is calligraphy and what is the importance of calligraphy. Basically, let's understand the meaning of calligraphy first. If we segregate calli and graphy, calli means the beauty and graphy means to write. This calligraphy word comes from Greek and developed by the Roman. That's why Western word calligraphy is very famous among the world. Calligraphy is a visual art. Universally, calligraphy is the art of beautiful handwriting, which everyone knows from our childhood. Calligraphy can be done on various surfaces with the help of various tools. You must be knowing about this. Calligraphy begins when the paper was introduced, because before the paper, calligraphy has been done on stone, clay, then Tamrapatra, Bhurjapatra, dry leaves and all. I'll tell you further. The word calligraphy, as I told you, it comes from Greek, and after that, Western people has work on that. They have find out the alphabets with the help of visual images. That's why all 26 alphabets they have created, they have designed, and then only we can write it. We can express our thoughts, express our communication with the help of alphabets. The world's first system of writing invented by the Egyptians, which is called Phoenician writing. There are different types of calligraphy, like Western calligraphy, Eastern calligraphy, then Islamic calligraphy, then Southern Asian calligraphy. All are different because their styles of writing is different, their angle of writing is different. Let's understand with one example. Western calligraphy, they used to write from left to right, and they use 26 alphabets. And calligraphy is the Latin word, and Western people use Latin script to write. Then Eastern calligraphy includes China, Japan and Korea. We are discussing about calligraphy, that's why I could take his name. Our enemy, we can say, China. But China is very good in calligraphy and all other creative work. China used to write from top to bottom. Similarly, Japan is used to write from top to bottom, and Korea used to write from top to bottom. So it is their style. Their brushes are different. Their brushes are round brushes. Their style of holding is like this. So this is the variety of calligraphy throughout the world. Then comes Islamic calligraphy. Islamic calligraphy, they used to write from right to left. So the angle is different, their style of writing is different. Urdu people, Islamic people used to write Arabic script, Urdu script, Nastaliq script, Kufic script and other script. There are many scripts. There are some geometrical shaped scripts you must have seen on inscriptions on the mosque walls, then masjids and similar kind of masjids to decorate interior and exterior of the mosque walls. They used to write calligraphy. Southern Asian calligraphy, which comes in our India, and Southern Asian calligraphy is based on Brahmi script. That's why Brahmi script is known as the mother of all scripts. Like suppose Hindi, Marathi, Punjabi, Gurumukhi we call it as Punjabi, Gujarati, Konkani, then Malayalam, Tamil, then Gurumukhi, as I said, Punjabi style script. So these are all many script based on Brahmi script. Next, there are many different types of tools used for writing calligraphy. Let's note down the names like quills, very ancient tool. Quills, then bird feathers, then metal nibs, then sponge tools, cut nib pens, bow pens, proquill nibs, then pen tablets. Recently we are using pen tablets, Viacoms and other surface kind of digital tool. And there are various surfaces which ancient people were used, like clay tablet, tamrapatra, bhurjapatra, dry leaves, then goat skin, turtle shell, stone, papyrus. So this kind of various surfaces they were using, and at present we are using machine made papers, handmade papers, clothes like fabrics, t-shirts, then bed covers, bed sheets, pillow covers, then your curtains, pillow covers, then sari paintings. So there are many various surfaces where you can do calligraphy. So calligraphy is not restricted about using tools, about using surfaces. So there is no restriction of using surfaces and tools. Again, I would say plastics. Even on plastics we can do calligraphy. On glass also we can do calligraphy. Then on walls also we can do calligraphy. Then clay tablets, on everywhere. You cannot think that is it possible to do that. Yes, I had done this, and I have examples of this. So I will show you later on in next session, definitely. Then use of calligraphy in technology era. How? You must be thinking how the calligraphy is using in technology era, how it is helpful, because everyone is using computer, I know. When you are writing or typing your name, and to make a beautiful expression of your name, you go to list of fonts. So that fonts created by calligraphers. Yes, Steve Jobs was a calligrapher, and he has learned calligraphy. After learning calligraphy, he has tried to take this calligraphic beautiful script fonts in computer and Macintosh. So this was the biggest success which one calligrapher has given to the world. I think one more important points I would like to tell you. Calligraphy can be done on two different types, like dip in style and fluent style. Dip in style, where you can use container where ink will be poured, and another hand will be using your usual tool. So your tool, you can dip it in that container full of ink and write on the paper. That is called dip in style. And fluent style, which we called with the help of calligraphy cut nib pen. When you are using cut nib pen writing on the paper, that is called fluent style. One last point is to learn calligraphy, any script you can say. So let's suppose Devanagari script you would like to learn. So it needs lot of patience, hard work, concentration, because Devanagari script has 12 vowels, 36 consonants and 10 numerals. So before that, basic strokes you have to practice 12 vowels, 36 consonants and 10 numerals. Like 4 steps you have to complete, and after completed 4 steps you will be able to write Devanagari script. So this is the biggest task of learning calligraphy. Rest all Roman scripts are very much easier because they are having 26 alphabets, 10 numerals and other signs and symbols. So I hope this is enough for you for first session. See you later in next session. In that session I will show you all the tools, all the surfaces and whatever work is possible with the help of calligraphy, that I will show you, and about Roman calligraphy I will tell you. See you later.
Do like, share and subscribe to our Art Hub India channel. Press on the bell icon button to get notifications of upcoming videos. Thank you.